new watch, new bells.
So what's good, TMG fam? Listen, I need everybody who claims they always do the right thing to step forward right now. I need y'all to step forward. Raise your hand, step forward. Because this video is gonna be telling, or it could possibly be telling. What if you sitting there, right? And you look at this video, and this video is titled The Top 10 Illegal Baby Names, which is crazy. I didn't even know baby names could be illegal. Something new I just learned today. But if you're sitting there with your child and you're watching your video and you find out that their baby name is illegal, you gonna turn them in? You gonna turn your baby in? Huh? Mr. I always do the right thing? Huh? I don't lie, cheat, steal, none of that type of stuff. You gonna turn your baby in? Huh? I wouldn't. I just either try to change the name or I never call that baby by that name again. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm just kidding. But anyway, how could baby names be illegal? I'm confused. I did not know that. I'm finna learn something new. Shout outs to Most Amazing Top 10s for this video. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Hey guys, thank you for visiting us here at Most Amazing Top 10. My name is Danny Berg, and what is your name? It's Matthew, isn't it? I knew it was Matthew. I think I just freaked out a lot of Matthews out there, but the reason I'm talking about names in this video is because sometimes names can be illegal. If parents try and give their kids the names we have on...
How did he do that? How did he do that? How did he just do that? I'm weirded out right now. I don't even want to finish the video, bro.
On this list, they are actually breaking the law in some countries because this is the top 10 illegal baby names. Starting off at number 10, we have Facebook. Yes, as in the Facebook. A few years ago, Mexico had a real problem with parents naming their kids pretty strange things. Eventually, they said enough is enough, and they released a list of 61 names that they had banned because people had tried to give them.
What is that?
As the Queen of Men.
Bro, hold on, y'all. My TV. That was weird. My TV just came on by itself. Hold on, y'all. It just came on by itself, bro. Nobody's in here but me. Nobody's in here but me, mind you. That was just weird. But anyway, bro, I gotta go back because that threw me completely off. And who's to say? That was the question I was about to ask y'all before I got weirded out. Who's to say what's an illegal name that you can't have? If I want to name my child Facebook, then I should be able to name my child. Well, not if they have the copyrights to do it. So I get it.
Released a list of 61 names that they had banned because people had tried to give them to
Batman, Burger King, Cheyenne, Christmas Day, Diordo. It's crazy names that they got banned.
Babies. One of the ones that stood out for everyone was Facebook. In a world where 38% of the entire planet's population uses this social media site, this was going to always happen somewhere, someday, and it happened in Mexico. The government said the law prohibits giving children names that are derogatory, have no meaning, or can lead to bullying. So they're worried that Facebook would get bullied at school. But I can totally see Facebook growing up to actually be the bully that picks on fellow classmates like Twitter or YouTube. Yeah. Facebook's the real bully here. Coming in at number 9, we have full stop, actually written like that, but pronounced full stop. Some of you guys might call it a period, but we all know it's that little dot that signifies the end of a sentence. Well, for a couple in New Zealand, it was also what they wanted their baby to be called for the rest of its life. Amazingly, it almost made it through before the officials were like, whoa, a dot is not a name. And while they were there, they also banned people from naming their kids the backslash or asterisk symbols. But there's plenty more punctuation out there. Next up at number 8 now, we have a real...
I I never even thought of that. To name your kid a punctuation, you want them to fight in school. You just want them. I mean, I came up in a school, bro, where you had to have thick, tough skin. You had to be able to clap back at somebody when they clapped at you, or you wasn't gonna survive certain classes. Certain classes would eat you alive. You know what I'm saying? That's where I hone my skills at. School, family, stuff like that, bro. You had to be able to throw it back at somebody who was dishing it, or you wasn't gonna survive. So these parents, they throwing their kids to the wolves with some of these names.
Really crazy one, Sarah. Yes, in Morocco there is a list of approved baby names that reflect Moroccan identity. These names are mostly Arabic, and Sarah, spelt S-A-R-A-H, is considered the Jewish Hebrew version and so is not allowed. So, what do parents do if they want to call their baby daughter Sarah in Morocco? Well, luckily there is an Arabic version of the name Sarah. It's Sarah, but with no H at the end. Removing just one letter turns the name into the Arabic spelling of the word. Maybe that's why the H is silent, so that parents can keep it a secret. Moving on to number 7 now, we have Adolf Hitler. And although this name is pretty much frowned upon everywhere, there are countries like New Zealand where the name is effectively banned. You would have to fight really, really hard if you wanted to name your kid Adolf Hitler. You can tell Adolf Hitler is a big no-no because I don't even need to explain why it's bad. Everyone knows. Imagine doing things that are so evil, nobody is allowed to even share your name. Forever. A New Zealand judge once said that names like this were banned to not give the child psychological trauma for the rest of their life.
I'm actually cool with that one. I'm cool with that one.
Next up at number 6 now, we have Hermione. This name has been around since ancient Greece but has gained a lot more popularity in recent years thanks to one particular Harry Potter character. Despite all of this, a Mexican state has banned it after Harry Potter fans there started naming their daughters after the magical female role model. Why? Well, it all goes back to bullying. They are worried that a kid named after a fictional witch might be bullied at school when they're older. Really? Really?
Yeah, I gotta agree with him on that one, man. We can't be coddling the kids at this point now. Come on now, that's the whole everybody gets a trophy thing. Like, you coddling these kids. At some point, they gotta go out in the real world, bro, and gotta be able to hold their own, stand on their own 2 feet, man. So I'm not feeling that. I don't agree with that one.
Is that the real reason? I think they just don't like muggles. Disgusting. Coming in at the number 5 spot now, we have Nutella. In 2015, a judge in France told a couple they could not name their daughter Nutella after the popular chocolate spread because she would be mocked for it. Yes, this really went to court. If you ever wonder what's happening in courts, this is the kind of thing that's happening. The parents stood up to the judge and argued that they named their daughter Nutella because they wanted baby Nutella to be like real Nutella, sweet and popular. I am not making this up. They were asked to come back to court where a final decision would be made, but they never showed up. So the court decided she should officially be called Ella. But in the end, it doesn't really matter what the judge says, it's too late. We're all now going to call her baby little Nutella. Isn't that sweet? Next up at number 4, we have the @ symbol. Just try to do the @ symbol with my hand. That's not the @ symbol. Whenever you type out your email address to someone, it actually includes an illegal baby name in China. Some parents wanted to call their baby Wang At, or Ata as it's pronounced in Mandarin. The reason is that Ata is very similar to a phrase that means love him. Ah, isn't that sweet? Love him. Lovely stuff, right? Well, no, not according to the Chinese government. They have banned all non-Chinese characters and symbols, including the @ symbol. So don't even try naming your kid hashtag. It's not going to work. Coming in at number 3 now, we have Devil. In 1994, a Japanese couple registered their firstborn son as Akuma, Devil in Japanese. Officials agreed to it at first, but then 2 months later, they were like, whoa, stop. We've thought about the whole devil thing, and no, it's not happening. They claimed the parents were abusing the right to name their child, but Little Devil's father said he picked it because it's so unique and that there will only be one Japanese person with this name. Although the baby had already begun to respond to the name Devil, the father...
That's what I'm saying, like, what are you doing to this kid? You name him Devil, then he feel like he gotta live up to his name, so you go to his room one day, got little horns on his head, huh? He practicing all kind of witchcraft and and satanic different things. He got satanic vibes all in the room. And then you're like, whoa, man, what's wrong with my kid? You see what you created? Devil, right? What's my show? Lucifer. Not Lucifer, Lucifer. I say Lucifer because that's what my kids call it. Lucifer. But Lucifer. Yeah, that's what you create, a little Lucifer.
Agreed to a second name for his son, Emperor. That's what he chose. I'm just worried that he'll now grow up to be known as Emperor Devil. He's already a supervillain. All right, next up at number 2, we have For Real with an actual 4. We're going back to New Zealand again for this one. A couple were looking at an ultrasound scan of their unborn baby, and it was at this moment that the father said he realized the baby was now for real. And they thought, hey, let's name our baby that and actually use the number 4. Well, officials said they couldn't do that because babies aren't allowed to have numbers in their names. For Real's father brushed that off and said it did.
I don't have a problem with this one either. But like, if I want to put a number, I want to put several numbers. It's my child. I'm like, huh? I guess I'm all over the place, but so what?
Didn't matter what the law says, they were still going to continue to call For Real forever. But in the meantime, they still had to choose an official name, and so they went with Superman. Yeah, he's officially a superhero now too. Maybe he should battle Emperor Devil. And finally at number 1, we have the classic name BRFXXCCXMNPCCCLLLMNCKSSQLBB11115.
I want to smack that parent. Show me the parent so I can smack him. I just want to smack them. Like, this kid is gonna fail whatever class whatever grade it is when you start learning how to spell your name and stuff like that. Yeah. That parent right there that kid's gonna need therapy. He's gonna need therapy. Well, how would you even do that to him or her? That's just wrong, bro. That's just wrong. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, they're gonna fail time tests because you gotta put your name on your test, and it's gonna take him a long time to write his name out, bro. That's half of the time test right there. Why don't you ever, the teacher's gonna look at, why don't you ever finish your test on time? Why you can't never make it? Because it takes me so long to write my name. Like the little boxes, remember the Scantron test? You have to put the, bubble in the boxes with your name. This person ain't never gonna be able to complete that, bro. Ever. Like, come on, man. This pops need to be kicked in the nuts. Moms need to be smacked, bro. That's just, you shouldn't do that to your child.
And no, I'm not going to repeat that for you. I think I might have got one of those digits wrong anyway. In 1982, Sweden created a law that was intended to stop non-noble families from giving their children so-called noble names. One family didn't like the fact that the government was telling them what they could or could not name their baby, and so they protested by naming their baby, well, I'm not going to say it again, obviously, but it's floating below me right now, so you can check that out. But apparently,
I'm gonna take it a step further. Anybody who's able to do that to their child shouldn't even have kids, bro. I'm that pissed with you. Shouldn't even. If you're willing to do that, it's no telling what else you'll come up with for that child. No, you shouldn't be allowed to have kids.
I pronounced it wrong because the family said the name is just pronounced Albin. Yeah, they're obviously trolling. The name was rejected by officials, obviously, but I like to think they went ahead with it anyway, and somewhere in Sweden right now, you can find a person called Albin who takes about 5 minutes to write their own name. All right, guys, that is all we've got time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Kids, put your pencils down. So, why didn't you finish? You only completed half of the test. I spent so much time on my name. That's cold. His parents is cold for that, bro. Talk about setting somebody up for failure. Jeez. Oh man, y'all get at me in the comment section, bro. This was crazy, beyond crazy. All right. Oh man, let me know what y'all thought of this video. This is crazy. Till the next time, I'm out, man. Y'all stay solid. Hey.